What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at 90 Puyol. He is only 5 requirements on the game. Bronze, silver, we've got an 84, an 83 and an 86, so very similar to Roy Keane. And to be honest with you, I think a lot of people are going to sleep on this card because, to be fair, he isn't the most pleasing icon in the world. We've got loads of good centre-backs in the game, and I think most definitely he will come in kind of behind them. The Cannavaros, the Rios, the Maldinis, the Desais. There's going to be so many that go above him. But to be fair with him, I think defensively, he has always been one of the most consistent. Yes, a 3-star weak foot, medium high on the work rates, right-footed 5'10". Acceleration and sprint speed definitely needs some work, and I think that's going to be the biggest point because the shadow is definitely needed, even though his defense doesn't. He's got great composure, great reactions. Agility balance is a little bit shot, so I can imagine turn and circle isn't going to be incredible, but we are still going to try him out. Physicality as well is absolutely unreal. We will whack the shadow on him. Obviously, we can go get his loan, so we will use that one. Let's just see if he's worth it. He's probably coming in quite cheap, and we'll go from there. Puyol's going to have his work cut out for him with Mbappe up front, like I say, in terms of... Oh, nearly gets it in. In terms of kind of his turn and circle, he is going to be relatively slow in comparison to a lot of the centre-backs we're used to. And that, again, will kind of put you down to where you want a centre-back to be. That's a cracking ball over to Messi, though. So it's going to be an interesting one. He's coming in at about 200k in terms of transfer coin value. Whether the SBC is that cheap, it's understandable not to be. Puyol coming in clutch to get past Messi there. Puyol standing up a bit of Ginola. Oh, he gets just absolutely missed there, and that's just very, very lucky. Donnarumma saving the day there with that save. Puyol's got Vinicius coming in. He's going to try the turn. Good block from him. And like I say, if you use him correctly and kind of more of the efficient style, he is going to do well. But get the ball, get it out. But in terms of kind of his pace side of stuff, you're really not going to be able to do a heavy amount with him. As obviously, like I say, the acceleration on him really isn't anything. It is mainly just the tackling that you'll kind of be using Puyol for. Puyol watching Martinelli just absolutely blitz him. Puyol with a cracking challenge. I am slowly regretting maybe kind of issuing maybe a little bit of an SBC for him, because I think actually with the amount of decent players that we've got in terms of opponents, this guy with Pele, Lucas Moura, wildcards, you're going to probably come up against a lot of people who will be able to deal with him. And especially with the likes of Messi and Mbappe all being relatively cheap, like Messi's 200, 300k, he's just not going to be able to compete. It's a good challenge again, though. So he's coming in at a whopping 90k. That one's not got anything. So what are these? Let's have a look. So we've got the bronze and silver. We'll disregard. They're pretty much free. 83 red SBC surely can't be that much. Probably 20 to 30k with the inform, as well as then the 84. Probably a little bit more. So he's probably coming in around about his price on the transfer market, about 200, I can imagine. Whether I think he's worth it after playing with him, probably not. And I think it is such a shame, because I think in the past few years he's actually been relatively okay. But I think more now you'd be looking potentially more at his moments, if anything, than any version of him. I do think his right back at the very start of the game is okay, and that is why at the moment he's 89,000, and I think his prime's coming in at 400. To me, I think he's not a bad player, but at this point of the game, with everybody having so many good teams, you're just not going to have the benefits from him anymore. When people didn't have everybody have an Mbappe or a Neymar, you could almost get away with it with them players and take the L with Mbappe, because we know he's going to just absolutely blitz him in terms of pace and agility. He's just going to absolutely walk around him, whereas the defensive ability of him is normally quite decent. Whereas I think with this one, he just really did struggle, which is such a shame with him, because obviously it makes him literally worthless in terms of an SBC. I think most definitely, if you've got some fodder to put into, you got packs back from him. But other than that, I'd probably say not to go out and complete him personally. I think in terms of a centre-back, icon-wise, I'd be looking at a solid 7 out of 10, maybe even dropping it below 7. But for now, I'm going to keep him at 7. I think he's a good price. I don't think they've overpriced him, but just not necessarily worth the coins at this point.